go in there and win this game out. We do see that Vexums does have a Hailstorm missile in hand and he just needs to throw it on the basketball court, and he's going to go ahead and just capture it and win it for his team. He needs to throw it down now because they are catching up as we speak. 4 points away, 3 points away now, and if they don't capture it now and just contest it, they'll go ahead and lose this round.
That's right. It looked like they were really close, but they can't lose this lead. They got to realize there's less than a minute left, and you only need, what, 250 to win hardpoint, and it's pretty quick to rack up those points, so you got to get it while you can.
Yeah, they should have been in there and been a little bit more aggressive and contested it, but oh no, with 1 minute left on the clock here, they need to control this hard point for at least 10 more seconds, and they do have it. In fact, for 194 to 201. Oh, Vexums lost that gunfight right there. That's going to be huge, as he was not able to control that, so I think they are going to get a little bit of time left. They do. It does switch over to the middle. Now this is where the aggression needs to come into play. We are going to see that Hailstorm missile from Vexums come in there, but it's not going to take out everyone. Now, there is one more person in that middle area from Donut Shop. Risk needs to go in there and take him out quickly. They do have time, as we're going to be on board with Mackie here from Donut Shop, who is in that middle hard point. He is going to get a nice kill there on Boguski. Glory, though, is going to come up behind him and finish him off. 20 seconds now. It is possible for them to come back. Oh, and they do get taken out. It is in the hands now of Team Risk. Let's jump into there and see who's capturing it. It is Vexums and Heroes from Risk, in fact, who is in there.
That's a good old GG right there. Donut Shop taking that one. But right at the end, I mean, Vexum should have used his Hailstorm earlier, gone that basketball court. But on top of that, I feel like when it did switch over to the middle, everybody on Team Risk was just rushing in to try and get it so they could at least tie it up or beat them in points. And they just kept dying because they didn't get nearly enough time that they could have. And they all rushed the same way over and over. If they had flipped the spawns, they might have gotten it a little bit earlier.
Yeah, you're right. They should have been a little bit more aggressive on that the side when they the hard point in the last one for the basketball court. They should have been a little bit more aggressive there. Should have pushed a little bit harder and tried to at least capture that hard point. But we're going to see now in the best of 7 series, it is a 1-0 lead right now for Donut Shop over Risk, and we're going to jump into a standoff. I think they said a S&D, if I'm not mistaken. And that is really both of these teams' games, so I'm excited to see a S&D matchup. Once again, guys, I'm Turbo here, joined by Holly, or She's Electric. Be sure to follow her on Twitter, at She's Electric. Also me, at The Turbo Show. You'll see more of her on here, casting a lot more of Black Ops 2, as well as some Halo coming up soon.
I'm so Halo, getting back into that.
Yeah, we actually were on there yesterday. I was tearing shit up. What can I say? I'm that good.
Yeah, you're doing pretty good in SWAT.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say I was, I'm still a beast at Halo. I think I could go back. It'd be no problem, I want to start being competitive.
Maybe. Yeah, we could see a possibility there. But what we have now is a show match between Risk and Donut Shop. Donut Shop up in the map count 1-0. As we are going to dip into an express S&D here. Both teams are ready. We are all ready to go, and it is going to start in about 3 seconds now. But I do expect some really, really well-played games. And you know what? I'm going to say it. I think we're going to go into 11 rounds here.
That happen. I see that. They're both pretty equal teams in my mind. In a lot of terms, as you saw on Hardpoint, I mean, I think the kills and deaths were pretty equal on both sides. Just came down to objective play, but S&D is a totally different game, so it'll be interesting to see who here is winning the gunfights.
Yeah, we are going to be on board with Goonjar, who did pull out that sniper rifle with a laser on it, though. There it is, the DSR-50, using it with a thermal scope. He's going to try and get a jump shot on somebody, but he gets counter-sniped by Glory. That was a big play by Glory from Risk to take him out. Now it's 3v4. Bomb still in the hands, but Shawnee's going to get dropped by Heroes. And now Glory does still have that sniper rifle. The bomb is up, still in the hands of Grim, who snuck his way all the way around. But Glory's going to take out Mackie. So now it's a 1v4 situation with Grim up against everybody from Risk. Does spot Heroes in the middle. Is going to finish him off. He is going to get shot at. I'm sure that was from Glory using that sniper rifle, who's at 2-0 right now.
The only mistake that I saw Grim make, I was watching him a little bit earlier, he shot off when he didn't have to. He's trying to shoot someone out in the middle there, and it was just a waste. I think he could have snuck around a little more if he didn't give himself away in positioning when he grabbed that bomb. Because he literally shot at nobody. There's Glory.
Switching operation ready point. Search and destroy.
All right, guys, we are going to switch it up here. And if you do want to be on the Turbo Show, please just follow me on Twitter. Or whenever I'm asking for a team to come on, tweet at me. And that's how I pulled them on. That was to Sniper Bob 123 in the chat. Yeah. And it is actually going to be a very good matchup here. I'm on board with Glory, who's still using that sniper rifle. Switching over to Risk now, who's using the I don't even know the scope on. I can't think of it right now. The target finder. Oh, that's the target finder as the bomb is going to get put down on the A site. Now Glory is going to take out Goonjar, followed up by Vexum's taking out Grim. 2v4 now, and it seems like Risk is having control of this whole matchup thus far.
They've been doing really good. I mean, Glory definitely held it down for his team with that sniper. Like, he was doing work with that. Actually, speaking of that, he did get taken out by Shawnee. But you know what? I'm not a big fan here of the target finder. I'm not really sure how that benefits anybody or how that's competitive in my mind.
It tells you when to shoot your gun. You see, when it's red, that's when you shoot.
I think that's more a noob-friendly attachment. You're kind of new to the game. If you'd be using that.
All right, so we're going to have it as a 2-0 lead right now for Team Risk over Donut Shop in this SND on Express. Shawnee's going to pick up the bomb. It looks like they're going for that B push really, really fast right now. Jumping into the overhead map, it does look like there's only one person from Risk at the B site, so they need to get this person down and push it. Let's dip in and see who it is. Oh, Goonjar using that shotgun is going to take out Buzgusky. That's who it was, and Shawnee is going to push up closer to the B bomb site. Let's jump on board with Shawnee here as he is going to try and plant it on the B site now. Goonjar, though, is in a little fight as he does spot someone. He gets a hit marker, though, and he's not going to be able to finish him off. Let's see if he can take him sitting back here in this elevator.
That's a pretty smart play, actually. I never really thought about going in there. I do like the rush on the B plant there. That's the way that I always like to go, and I think you can get it down pretty quick.
Oh,
land down there. Let's see if Goonjar can take out the sniper next to get a hit on it.
Oh, he might get it. Oh, he does. And finally, Donut Shop does go up on the map count, making it a 2-1 lead, though, for Risk. Final kill cam here by Goonjar, spotting the last person from Risk. That was Heroes in the elevator, waiting for it to go down. But unfortunately, that did not happen.
Switching sides.
He's still 160 feet under, though, so, you know, it's a good trade-off.
Protect the objective.
Who's the Are you reading the chat?
No, I don't have the chat up.
Oh, that's unfortunate because someone says, who's the 5-year-old? No offense. And
hey, this 5-year-old's pretty well educated.
Oh, yeah, he's the smartest 5-year-old I've ever met. Oh, and Glory does spot someone, but he is going to just put him off as he was just quick-scoping. Does spot him, and now a grenade is going to come in. He is going to take out Goonjar. Counter-snipe there. Ooh, another headshot on Grim. I loved watching that from Glory there, and now it is a 3v2 situation. As we do see it, he did get one double kill there, but he gets quickly shut down by Shawnee. Bomb does go down on A, so now it's all up to Shawnee and Mackie to stop Heroes and Buzgusky from Risk and get their defuse on, as we're going to see Shawnee take out Heroes. Buzgusky, though, is going to drop Mackie in this 1v1 situation. He does have the task of defusing the bomb with 20 seconds left. He needs to make a move here. And now Shawnee is making a move. He is going to jump out the window. Ooh, I would have stayed over there. But 14 seconds left. If he gets a kill, wow. Great play, great gun skill there by Shawnee.
I almost thought that was a game over for him, not to be able to get that one, but definitely made a smart play going around there. It looks like he's got a hunter killer for one of these rounds coming up. So.
Yeah. Now, what do you?
That.
Now, I haven't talked to you much about score streaks in this game. How do you feel about them?
You know, I think it's something that's easily adaptable, and in my opinion, I think we have a lot of the things that are OP'd. You know, the Guardian, that was a huge factor when we went into this as competitive players. Are we going to allow the Guardian, because it is so extremely overpowered? But I think it does for a game type like Hardpoint. I think it does change up that game a lot. but it makes it a lot more entertaining and fun to watch as well.
Friendly
Because
hunter-killer drone deployed.
anybody can use a score streak, but it's how you use it and when you use it that actually makes it a tactical thing to have in the game. So I think it could be a good thing. I think it's fun that we're trying it out, and honestly, it could work out. I like it, at least some of them. I'm a little against some of the score streaks still, but you know, I don't see a problem with them at all. I think it's a fun, adaptable thing for us, and maybe it'll make our game more entertaining, and more people will watch, and more teams will get into it, and more people will show up to our events.
Yeah, absolutely, and I agree. I agree. If you just have to limit it, and you know what, you can't have. You can't not have those score streaks in the game. For the pub players, you need that. But going back to the game at hand here, we're going to see the bomb go down on A by Shawnee, who is going to gain himself that Lightning Storm as well as the Hail Misser up. The Lightning Strike and the Hailstorm Missile. And he is going to throw a nade down there, and it is all up to, who is it? That is going to be Glory to go out and defuse the bomb. Let's jump on board with him as Shawnee's on a 6 kill streak right now. That is huge. Glory, though, has 20 seconds to get to the bomb and defuse it. Ooh.
There we go. Really smart play.
Yeah, absolutely. That was a great play there by Glory. Just to be checking his corners. He knew how much time he had. He used his time wisely, not to just run around and go for a fake defuse and fake that out. But his team is going to have the lead right now, 3-2, in favor of Risk here as the final kill cam right by the bomb site. He's going to spot Shawnee, I think that was, and he is going to take him out.
It's always smart to realize and trying to preemptively assume where the enemy's going to be. And a lot of times at B, they're going to be in either one of those stairwells. It was just a good thing that he happened to go to the right one.
Yeah.
So
You know
a lot
what?
of times I find that's where people sit.
Yeah, we're back on board here with Glory to see if he can get us some nice sniper feeds. But he is going to be using that thermal scope too. Oh, man. That's just... They let that in UMG? We are going to see a Hailstorm Missile, though, come out. It is not going to take anyone. That was wasted. A wasted kill streak right there. And you know what? Sometimes, though, it might not be wasted because they might use it just to pick out where the other team is. We are going to see Heroes, though, spot Goonjar, but he was taken out by Vexums. Shawnee's going to take out Vexums in return, though, with that Lightning Storm. I don't know why Heroes is running a VSAT. Now, that's just not picking your class properly when it comes to S&D.
Not really. And the main thing is how many players, honestly, are going to get a VStat? Not very many. There's, maybe a few pro players to run VStat, Parasite being one of them, who actually get it in a match. I mean, I feel like you're kind of wasting your kill streaks for your teammates, or score streaks, sorry. And if everybody's going to have them on, you're going to want to choose appropriately, especially for what you're playing. So, I mean, you're not going to be getting that in an S&D match, that's for sure.
Sorry, I'm tweeting at someone right now.
Unprofessional. Unprofessional.
Well, it's Fwiz. Okay, I guess that's all right then.
Yeah, well, maybe. Anyway, Heroes got the bomb plant down. Who's he going up against? Grim. He's still rocking that target finder. I don't know why that's allowed. It's bugging me.
Oh, one shot. Oh, man. Heroes just able to get that one shot off on Grim there. Literally. It was seriously just one shot. You're going to see it here as he just spots him with a target finder. Oh, okay. Maybe it was 2 shots. 2 shots there. All right, so it's going to be a 4-2 lead right now for Risk. About to tie up this best of 7 1-1 if they win this next round out, which they do have defense with. And again, that is the more favored side to S&D. No matter what game you play, it's just going to be like that. All right, so we're going to be on board with Mackie here using that target finder. Let's switch over to where the action is as Grim is going to take out Bogusky. Now Goonjar, though, is going to run around, is using that Sensory Grenade. Now, I don't see much use with that, but apparently a lot of people are liking that right now.
Yeah, I've seen it a lot, too. I mean, it could work out. Again, it all comes down to how you're using the specific equipment and what you're using it for. So if someone finds a particularly good use for it, why not? I find that's the one thing I do like about this game is how accessible everything can be and how all your teammates can have different classes and you're able to, you know, achieve different things with them and help everybody out by having that. So there we see the target finder with Heroes out here.
You know what? It's Heroes. We're going to let him do whatever he wants.
Search and destroy.
I don't know. Is that actually in the UMG rules to be able to use the target finder?
I have no idea. I haven't seen the UMD rules actually.
Okay, well, we're letting them use it right now, guys. So we're going to be back on board here with Glory as he's going to be nading out. As Risk is going to already take down 2 people from Team Donut Shop as Duke Goonjar is going to return the kill off on Heroes. Glory does spot somebody in the trains. That is going to be Mackie finishing him off, knocking it down to a 3v1 situation. Not looking good right now for Donut Shop, who, if they don't come in and take this one out, is going to lose. And it is all up to Goonjar, though, who's not using that target finder, in fact, and he is using a gold. I think that was a foul. It is a foul, but he's going to get dropped there by Glory with the M8A1 to make it a 1-1 tie now in the best-of-7 series between Risk and Donut Shop, finally making their way up into the map count. And we're going to see what they have in store for us next.
You know, I think in this game it definitely comes down to whichever team is really dominant in hardpoint. And these teams were quite close, but I felt like Donut Shop was leading it a lot better at the beginning, and they held down the points just a little bit better than Risk was. So it comes down to who's able to dominate in that hardpoint. And if Donut Shop already won one, and if they're going to play consistently and they'll be able to do it on the next one, I think that Donut Shop will win. And they're Canadian, so I kind of want to vote for them.
That is a little biased. I'm not going to lie.
It is.
But anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in once again. We do have a show match here between Donut Shop and Risk. If you didn't know, Donut Shop and Risk are tied right now 1-1 in the map count of the best-of-7 series using the UMG rule set, I think. I'm pretty sure. But if
you're not a better sniper.
If they're talking about them sniping, as we did see some sniping in there between Goonjar and Glory. Using thermal scopes on both ends as well. We did see a target finder, and there are score streaks. Now, there weren't many score streaks in there, but with Capture the Flag coming up, what do you expect out of score streaks here? Do you expect a lot of score streaks? And whoever had that VSAT, do you expect them to use the VSAT again?
I assume they probably always have the VStat on, but I mean, I assume in CTF there's enough of a time limit and kills can go. If you sit in a certain area and you're able to collect the kills to build up your points and your kills at the same time, you can get all of your kills or score streaks. So I assume there will be a lot more than we saw in S&D, but I'm surprised there honestly were more in hardpoint. But we'll see, because these teams are pretty even, that it doesn't seem like a lot of people are able to get all their score streaks yet. So we'll see how it goes.
All right, and Anthony there in the chat is Malu. Thanks again, partner, for looking that up for me. It does say the target finder is okay in the UMG rule set, and nearly nothing is banned, apparently. So I guess it's okay. We might see that this weekend over at UMG. Be sure to follow the stream for UMG at twitch.tv/umadgear. Flag pulled, though, by Boguski from Risk, running it in the back alley. We do see Grim, though, on the hunt for him. He is unable to get a clear shot. He did take out someone, though, and Mackie, though, is going to try and get the cutoff there, and now Grim is in a little battle himself. We are going to see, though, that Mackie is able to take out Boguski, and they are going to end it here for some odd reason.
Well, then.
Well,
See what that's
indeed.
about. The other thing, actually, I want to know your opinion on how do you like the difference in this game and, well, any Black Ops we've had so far, where there is the touch return and touch pickup. Do you prefer that rather than the 1 second wait that we had on the pickup and return in Modern Warfare 3? Which do you like better?
Ooh, I like. Well, Black Ops 1 had the touch return and the touch cap. I really enjoyed that. It just made it. It felt like everything was a lot more fast paced. You didn't have to sit there on the flag and cap it. But it just felt a lot better to me, to be honest with you. And I liked. I don't know. I just liked it in general because it felt like a real game of Capture the Flag.
Yeah, I'm kind of split on it because it's like, is it easier to touch return something than it is to sit on it for like the 1.5 second that you have to actually return, and what technically would be more competitive, touch return or the short wait? But I mean, I'm split on it. I like both, but I don't know what I fully prefer to see it in, our next game that we have for Call of Duty next year.
Right.
I think we need a good mixture.
We do. Modern Warfare 3 actually had that decent mixture, and it worked out pretty well. But there were some. I remember some games that I casted where, if there wasn't that return or the return time, the flag wouldn't have been capped, but or returned or captured or picked up. But it just, I don't know. It felt really nice though. But I don't know.
Yeah.
See, that's where it's a mix. I want someone. I'm gonna say it. I want someone to tell me what to do.
Yeah.
I like to be told what to do, what to play, and that's why I was really, really hoping for League Play just to be like, boom, this is what we're going to do, this is what you guys are going to use.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, being the community, who I love, we decided against some things. But anyway, the game at hand now, flag pulled, but returned. On both sides, Shawnee and Grim are going to take out 2 players from Risk. Right now, Vexums is just sitting out in the middle area. Does spot 2 players, 3 players running in front of him. I don't know if he saw that third one, though. And now Vexums is just going to chill in bottom blue, right by the flag of Team Donut Shop. Mackey's going to take out Vexums, who was right by his flag, quickly taken out once again by Heroes from Risk. And now flag is going to be still on both sides, and it does seem like Risk is pushing up closer and closer to Donut Shop's flag base. Let's jump into an overview of the map here, Holly. Let's see how everybody is positioned, though. Right now we are in the POV of Risk, and it does seem like that Donut Shop is going to be right there on the flag. We do have 3 Risk players right here in the vicinity of the flag, and they're going to pull it, in fact.
Yeah, it looks like the other squad's doing the exact same thing. They're on their side pulling their flag, and no one's really watching their own flag right now. I don't have anyone backing up. They're all kind of pushing for the flag, and now we're going to have that little bit of a standoff, seeing who's going to take out who. And man.
Oh, Fwiz says he's going to come by and check it out, guys, so stay tuned. Anyway, so 2:37 left here on the clock here, about halfway through. What do you say we dip into a listen-in with Team Risk and see what their communication is like, as it is a score of 0-0. Flag pulled, though, from the base of Risk, and it's all up now, or from both sides, I'm sorry, as Glory does have it for Risk, and Grim does have the flag of Risk, and Vexums, though, unable to stop him there. Grim going to get a huge kill. Let's dip into a listen-in with Risk, and we'll be right back.
I got one. I have a storm. I have a storm. I'm running one.
Storm missile awaiting orders.
I have 100.
I'm here with you. I'm here with
I
you.
got one. Oh, he's one's top grandma's. He went back alley with flag. Hit marker.
Oh no, you didn't kill the flag. Just wait, Jay.
I got a
Jay,
hit
just
marker,
chill there.
man.
Jay, just post up in the corner.
Wait, sit there, man. One more for a lightning.
Back guys, one shot.
Is he pushing me? Where do I need to look?
I got him hurt, I got him. He's, one go hop up,
No, I have your hop up. Watch. Come over.
Lightning strike on standby.
I have a lightning. I have a lightning. Jay, are you on their flag?
Yeah, I'm on their flag.
A lightning. Jay, back up. Hang on.
One shot. There's all tractor.
Stay up there.
One shot tank. They're all tractor. Other one. They're all tank.
I can't get it.
They're all
Just wait. Stay alive then.
Turn around and get cut off.
Glory, I have your whole lookout over. One's in green.
Can you see if they go stairs?
I can
Oh, we
see.
just spawned there. Yeah, one's definitely our green or something, yo.
All right, guys, that is 1 minute left on the clock here in the first round of Capture the Flag here on standoff between Risk and Donut Shop. Both flags have been pulled from each base, but now the flag is away from the base for both players. And looking at the scoreboard here, really no one stands out. We did see score streaks, though, out there and used, but you know what? The other team knew they were coming in, so they just ran and hid, and they were pretty much ineffective.
Honestly, there's really not that many kills or death going on either side. Both teams are really sitting back. We went one whole round with no one even reaching double digits yet in kills, and only a few players were reaching double digits in deaths. Like, there's been a lot of sitting back rate in this one round, which is kind of sad and not very action-packy for me.
No, you know what? It's not. Heroes, though, is going to get a 2-piece as the flag is still away from the base, and with 1 second left, I don't think they're going to get it. So it's a score of 0-0 here in the first round of CTF on the standoff between Donut Shop and Risk, as we are going to go into the second round, and hopefully we'll see a little bit more action there. We did see some score streaks, but it was mainly done by the flag carrier there, but they were negative effects as well when he did pull them out. out. So maybe as we jump on board now with Team Donut Shop, we'll see what score streaks, if any, are lined up. Scrolling through, we do see Grim with a hailstorm, and that's about it. And you know what? Both sides, though, it feels like that they're going to be sitting back, but Grim's going to get the first kill off there on Vexums. Hopefully they'll push out a little bit more, and we'll see a little bit more action here.
I mean, we got no flag caps on either side, so both teams, they start playing aggressive and maybe just a little bit smarter when they're pulling the flags. And having one person at least stay back or stay mid-map, so you're able to stop them from grabbing your flag if you're going for their flag, you know what I mean? Gotta protect your own if you're gonna be grabbing somebody else's, so that they're not doing the same thing and trying to grab yours to pull it out and make sure you're not getting a flag capture.
Right. And flag... Oh, sorry. Alright, flag pulled by Shawnee now from the base of Risk as Boguski's got to take it from the base of Donut Shop. Stuck in a stalemate, but we're going to see Goonjar take up Boguski. Can he get the return? No, he can't. Let's jump over to see where Glory is at. The flag, though, is still pulled. Maybe Glory can stop the flag carrier here, who is... Wait, does it say Glory?
Shawnee?
Yeah, it is Shawnee. And he does have the flag. Wow. Okay, so my eyes were just freaking out. Sorry, guys. I got new contacts today. As we're going to see, Boguski does spot someone in the middle B-dom area. Is going to give in some shots, but not get any hit markers, and we are stuck in a stalemate. Jumping over to the overview, the flag carrier is going to take someone out, and jumping back into the action now as Mackey's going to get dropped there by Boguski. Goonjar is going to take out Boguski, though, in return. Flag is returned, and the flag is in the hands now of Heroes. He just has to make his way back. Let's jump on board with him and see if he can make his way back all the way to the base. He does have flag in hand now with 3 minutes left. This feels like it's going to be a really low-scoring game here, Holly.
Yeah, it definitely is. And again, still not very many kills on the board for either side, in my opinion. And nobody's really stood out to do anything. They're really all playing very conservative, in my opinion.
Yeah, you're right. And now Heroes is going to get dropped there. Well, let's see. The flag carrier is going to be Shawnee now, who does have flag in hand. He's going to get dropped, though, by Glory. Flag returned, and we are stuck in a stalemate of 0-0 still. 2:30 left on the clock. We're going to dip into a listening with Team Donut Shop and see what their communication is like, and maybe they can pull something together.
Yeah. Well, it's 2 down, right? They're gonna be spawning up alley running through the barn house right now. One might extend.
I got it.
Huge, Mackie, get that kill, bro. Okay, I'm coming out.
Flag acquired.
Come to me. Let's push him. Push him.
Drop their flag.
Reloading.
Their whole team is in there. We needed to like. It was just shit pushing.
Middle.
Come on, it's up top, man.
What's your flag? Right there.
Concussion out.
Spawn.
Frag out.
Come on, you making plays or what? It's in our barn. Barn can make plays. He's making.
Guys, camera flag really hard right now.
I'm just gonna get a mid position. Eric, try to rotate with Mackie. Jamal, let's go top house.
Enemy.
Let's go right now.
Acquired.
Gun down.
I'm gonna guide you. I have a cap. Okay.
Oh man, he's in our.
Go as wide as you can. He's stunned from behind. Just hold on. We're cool.
Our flag carrier
No,
is down.
that's why I said go wide, man. Good. In front of you, Mackie. In front of you. Oh
We
my.
dropped our flag.
I was done from behind.
He just won the game.
Pulling, right there.
Be advised, hostiles have
Well,
returned
they
their
would have
flag.
Concussion out.
John, that's why he's behind us. That's why I do. That's my fault.
Oh, that guy did. He did get something from behind. Mackie died to the guy from behind.
Alrighty, guys, that's going to be 1 minute here left on the clock between Donut Shop and Risk. Both sides just sitting back and pretty much camping their flag. Very, very actionless, I would like to say. And we did hear some camping the flag call-outs there, which I don't particularly agree with, but sometimes you got to do that.
You know, sometimes you gotta hype yourself up and pretend the other team's playing crappy when they're not.
Yeah.
But no, I definitely agree that there's not been much action. It's been a lot of sitting back, and I feel like everybody on the respective teams have been holding each other's hands. If there's one person there, they always have like another person right at their back. They've been traveling in like a little pack and haven't really been doing anything much with it. like if the donut shop's on one side of the map, Risk is on the other side of the map. They've just been avoiding each other.
Right.
It's like a middle school dance where everybody has cooties and you don't want to touch them.
Oh, yeah, so we are going to see it here as Cooties is going to go down 0-0 here on Standoff. This is the first CTF of this best of 7 series, guys. So I don't know exactly what to say to look out for in this coming up stopwatch round here that we are going to have, as it is going to be a overtime stopwatch, which they will play.
Extended mission time.
And if you guys don't know, it's the first one to get flag cap. Who I'm on board with the donut shop right now. First person to get the fastest person to get a flag cap. I'm sorry, and then they'll switch sides from there.
Okay. First flag cap. So we'll see. I mean, both teams got to play a lot more aggressive if they want to get that flag cap and be able to take the stopwatch here as quickly as possible. So they're gonna have to do it really quick. It's like Mackie was trying to go for the flag, but got taken out pretty quickly. And this might be a lot more back and forth as we saw previously, but not really doing anything.
You know what I think would really shock them? If they just ran in there and got the flag. That would shock one team. I'm not saying Risk should do it or Donut Shop do it. I think they should both just run in there and go for the flag. That would shock the hell out of one of these teams. Because right now both these teams are just sitting back here on the flag, on board with Goonjar. Now as he was able to take out Vexum, Pogusky's going to take out Grim. Now Goonjar's right by the flag. I don't know why he just doesn't go for a pull. I mean, it's a blind pull, but still, it's going to distract the guys from Risk, as Glory did just come up off spawn, able to take out Goonjar. It's Heroes, though, is on a 4-kill streak right now. Let's jump on board with him from Risk, as he is almost at a Lightning Storm, which I'm sure he's going to sit back and try to capture. Mackey's going to take out Vexums, though. Let's jump in to a listening with Team Risk and see if they are perhaps maybe making their way up to getting a flagpole. Let's see.
I'm coming back. I see him. He's hay bales.
We have the enemy.
No one. 2 on our flag. 2 on our flag. One's hurt.
One stun tractor, yo, I'm pulling gas.
I'm coming to help you. Hold on.
They dropped
Coming
our
up. You're on
flag.
our flag, yo.
Don't.
Hostile flag returned.
Good effects. 1 kill.
When you ever put the
Friendly
guy on our flag,
lightning
come
strike
back.
inbound.
I'm getting naded. We have 2 dead.
Top wood. Last one, pull it out. Try and get it out.
Top wood's hurt, yo.
Flag acquired.
Top wood's hurt.
Our flag carrier is down. Be advised, hostiles have returned their
I'm going back
flag.
alley right now. I can't die. I'm gonna go stealth trap first.
Back hay bales.
Don't challenge him.
Mid street, man. These kids are
Pushing
not.
our broken.
Broken here.
Hostiles
On our
have taken
flag.
our
He's
flag.
pulling front long. I'll get him.
Oh, one shot long.
Tractor long. Tractor long. We got one on spawn, Jay.
2 front long, 2 holes.
Hostiles have taken our
One
flag.
broken. Pulling right up middle.
We dropped their flag.
Man, I had no cuts.
Be
There was one
advised,
yellow, one
hostiles have
mid.
returned their flag.
Stop!
Go, boys! Let's go!
Go
I'm
for
pulling.
get the reefers.
Where do I push?
Pull
We
out.
have
Gas.
Our flag is
Quick,
back.
cut back. Yo, he's already broken. One's behind you. 2 pushing
run their
broken. One's
flag
behind
carrier.
you in the alley. Behind you, Luke.
I got it, dude. I got it.
He's
Dude.
gonna come from yellow.
Our flag
One
carrier
shot.
is back.
Pull long, pulling long.
Our flag has been taken.
Dead.
They dropped our flag. Enemy flag.
All right,
acquired.
guys, we are back here. 150 left. Flag pulled by Team Risk as well as Team Donut Shop again. The Risk, though, did have that opportunity to make their way, but they just were not in position to properly pull the flag. And it looked like they made some mistakes in their flag routes, but it does seem like they are going to get this flag cap here. And it is going to be, I'm not too sure on what the timing was, but it was definitely a really long time until they got that flag. Ollie?
I don't think they realized
Oh, there you
it was just stopwatch. I was just watching. I was watching the thing. Almost seemed like
Mission
they
time extended.
didn't really know what was going on. Really. I
Capture
mean, there's
the
3
flag.
minutes and 29 seconds. I don't think that's too hard to achieve getting
Capture the objective.
something.
No. I mean, we saw that Risk was able to get 3 down, so Donut Shop might be able to get 3 down as well. As we do see Mackie in here now pushing for the flag, though, but he's going to get quickly dropped there by Glory. And Vexum's going to take out Grim. sticking on board here with the guys from Donut Shop. I think that was all 4 down for a quick second. Grim, though, coming up off of spawn. They are pushed up by the flag. Hero's going to take out Grim there. Quickly running to the flag of Risk. Shawnee's right by it, so all they have to do, which we've seen them do very well, Risk just has to sit back on their flag.
Enemy flag acquired.
It's definitely yeah, like you said, it's going to be hard. But Donut Shop, we're getting a flag pull here finally with Shawnee being able to pull that out. So they're able to get this really quick flag cap. I mean, they still have 2.5 minutes.
Yeah, 2.5 minutes left on the clock here. We're going to dip into listening real quick, guys. Just hear the communication between Risk and, Donut Shop against Risk. Here, we'll be right back.
Hunter-killer drone inbound.
Let's go, that's 3. One is off spawn though. I'm gonna go top barn, I guess, because I don't really know where else to go.
Stay the way back.
This one's one shot Anthony. Pushing Anthony.
Drop their flag.
There's 2 tanks, 2 by the tank.
You see
One is
that?
AS&D, right? Listen, Eric called
Enemy
AS&D.
flag acquired.
Watch my back.
He's probably in the barn already, dude.
No, I'm in the barn. No, that's awesome.
Man, top Granny's house. They're just playing 4D, I think.
Should I come with you guys? Like, I don't know what to do here.
No.
I'm just gonna, I might by accident. Okay, they're gonna push alleyways. Top Granny,
I
top
can't
Granny.
answer right now.
I don't know how much
sorry.
longer. Like, I'm gonna get fucked soon, guys. You guys need to hurry up.
Stunned.
Say I'm busy.
Honestly, they're just gonna play 4D.
Oh, he's coming in. Come on,
Yo, play Jimmy,
shot.
bottom. Thank you. One for me. They're gonna play 4D. You guys don't need to stay with me.
Take out passes and nades.
Top grannies.
Okay, Bales.
Should I come with? Like, I know
All
it's
they do is
risky.
cam. No, Sean, the time it takes us to get there.
Dude.
We don't get good cuts.
That's me. Okay.
Friendly light.
In our back building, watch your left.
Yeah, he's still there.
Guy mid apple.
One down.
Oh, another push on,
Hunter-killer drone ready for
Hurry up.
deployment.
Go. I have a hunter killer. This could be really good.
Easy.
Hunter-killer drone
It's gonna kill them. That was 2 down. They have to be spawning alley. There's 1 guy alive. Are you gonna get 3?
No,
Come on, 1 guy.
Oh my god, I just choked. I choked.
These 3 had him trapped in the corner. There's a lot of time. There's a lot of time.
All right, guys, that's 40 seconds left here in this matchup.
You were all there.
As it is 1-0 lead right now in this whole CTF here on Standoff. 30 seconds now left on the clock. Shawnee's had this flag here for pretty much the whole round. There was 3 down there for a second. The only one up was the flag carrier from Team Risk, but unfortunately they weren't able to stop him there, Holly.
No, yeah, I saw some gun battles get lost there by players on Donut Shop, and they just weren't able to close that one out. They had a lot of time to try and get that flag, but again, they did the same thing they were doing during the actual round before overtime, where they all pushed the flag but left their flag open and just get taken. And of course, Risk is going to do that. They want to win. They could have a standoff, obviously, that whole time, which is what they did, and still get the win. So Donut Shop just had to step it up a little bit there, and unfortunately, we just didn't see that.
Yeah, so Risk is going to go up in the map count there. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
You failed to accomplish the mission profile.
That was
Stand
Risk, right?
down.
Who went up?
Yeah, that one.
Risk is going to go up in the map count now 2-1 against Donut Shop. And that was probably really, really, really slow CTF.
Best of 9 or what? I don't know.
Okay, hard
No,
point.
best of
Hopefully we
7.
can win
Yeah,
that, and then it's
I don't think I've seen
CTF, hopefully we
a
can
lot
win
of
that.
the ways that these guys are playing. You don't see very often. Maybe they're scared of each other, you know? They don't want to lose to the person, so they're just playing very conservative. And I say that word because it seems nicer
Just got game
than pussy.
Oh, Holly. But yeah, you're right. You know what? There was a little slow there. That both the teams were unable to. Whoa, you're really big there. Were unable to get a pull in the first 2 rounds, and it was just unfortunate that the game was really, really slow. And we're gonna switch hosts here to. Rewind says, "Let me co-commentate."
How do I just accept an invite? Nothing happened.
I don't know. I'm waiting. But once again, yeah, we are here with Team Risk up against Donut Shop. Best of 7 series now in favor of Team Risk, winning that last CTF on Standoff. A very, very slow matchup. But maybe next time both sides will be like, oh, it was slow last time, so let's pick up the pace and be a little bit more aggressive, which I would have loved to see from both teams. No one really stood out in the kill count. You know, Shawnee, though, towards the end from Donut Shop, did really well just holding the flag, defending it. It was up to his team, though, to go in there and defend him and get him a flag cap. But, you know what, things might change here as we are going to go into another hard point here, it looks like on Slums.
All the freaking game sessions are closed. Whew.
Did you get my invite?
Yeah, I did.
All right, guys, so be sure to stick around here. Tweet out the stream if you haven't already. Thanks for tuning in.
Yo, Bugatti can't connect, right? Like,
No.
this guy's connection.
I can't join any of these sessions.
Yo,
Yeah,
Mackie.
he just went to reset his connection. Is something with his NAT? His NAT type is strict right now.
Yeah, okay.
So we're going to have some net issues,
Yeah,
connection
we can
issues here.
right us so we can see who can connect.
But thanks for tuning in, guys. Holly still can't connect.
Yeah, I can't connect to anybody. It's weird because my net is open.
Maybe.
All right, guys, I'm going to turn on some music while we're getting everything sorted out. We'll be right back. Hey guys, Holly can't connect.
Alright, dude. Focus on what's next.
So go host again, I guess.
Mackie.
Mackie.
If he can't connect to Mackie, then.
You want my hosting?
Yeah, go ahead.
Alrighty, guys, we are back here. It does look like we were finally able to connect here to Mackey's host, a Donut Shop up against Team Risk. It is a 2-1 lead for Risk over Donut Shop.
Guys, we're in Panama City.
And we are going to see it as it is Slums Hardpoint coming up. Hi, Holly.
Hi.
Capture the objective.
All right, guys, so we're going to have it here as a Slums hardpoint now against
Hardpoint
Risk and
identified.
Donut Shop. Risk needs to pull their way out. Let me see. I do need to swap the colors
Have the
here.
hardpoint.
I think I need to swap the colors. Yeah, I do. All right, so
Oh my.
this is 2. This is go down to 1. This is Donut Shop. Oh, I forgot to pause the music, guys. Sorry. And this is Risk here, 2-1. All right, guys. So we are back here. Sorry about the delay. It does look like the lead though is going to go for Team Risk. 19-5 as Donut Shop does now have control of that middle hard point. Nobody really any score streaks yet. No one's standing out just yet. Let's see if Team Donut Shop or Donut Shop is going to start anchoring for that next hard point. As we do see Risk getting that unfortunate back spawn by Couches. They are, though, making their way over to that next spawn as Donut Shop is already in good placement there as Shawnee did just spawn up in that little head glitch area, and he does have control for his team now as they do have the lead right now. So it is going to look like that they were playing very smart there opposed to the first time when we were on hardpoint. What map was it? I forgot
Killer drone ready for
already.
deployment.
Plaza?
Oh, the
Hunter killer drone deployed.
Yeah, oh, Raid, I'm sorry. It was hardpoint on Raid where they seemed a little slow, but now they are definitely anchoring down for their good spawns to be able to capture the next hardpoint.
Definitely, and I mean, I think whoever wins this one here is going to stand out the most so far. If Risk can take a hard point, I mean, they could take the whole series, but we saw previously Donut Shop did win the very first hard point, so they can continue throughout and winning all the hard points. There's more hard point maps than anything else, so that's what it really comes down to.
Yeah, you're right. We're going to be on board here with Shawnee as the score is 60-23 in favor of Donut Shop, in fact. They do need to get control of this next hardpoint, which is going to go for Team Risk right off the bat. Vexum's playing good D for that hardpoint, taking out Shawnee. Glory's going to take out Grim there. And let's jump over to Team Risk and see how they're holding it. Vexum's on a 3-kill streak. Is going to send out a HKD, a hunter-killer drone. It does seem like that they do have a good defense set up. Vexum's, though, the only one in the hardpoint, is going to get a kill with that HKD. The paper airplane is going to also take out a Goonjar there, but get dropped right after by Shawnee, as it does look like Risk is still going to have control. They need to start moving for the next hard point now, which is shortly going to switch over.
It looks like Donut Shop, they've really been all over everything, but Risk is right behind them. So they got to make sure that they're holding down every hard point a lot better and then setting up for the next ones a little bit faster so that Risk isn't able to get there. But between these two teams, honestly, I think they're very equal in gun skill. So it definitely comes down to overall just playing smarter and holding down your position a lot better and, you know, using the head glitches and whatnot to your advantage so that you're able to take the other team out.
Yeah, Risk did get quick control of this next hard point here to hopefully make their way up into the scoreboard, but it's going to get contested and now go in the favor of Team Donut Shop, as it is going to, as their score is just going to keep going up. That hunter-killer drone missed someone. That's the first time on the show that I've seen HKD miss someone. But right now they are trying. Risk is trying to make their way into that the hard point that it just seems to be absolutely controlled by Donut Shop.
Looks like, you know, Donut Shop's been doing a good job of pretty much holding these down so far. Just as I say that, Hill pretty much got taken out at that hard point. But it does look like Goonjar is trying to take people out. He got actually a really good kill on Heroes there. And Risk, though, they want to get the rest of the points in this one. But Donut Shop is getting a fairly good lead. And if this stays contested, ooh, luckily they took that guy out. But if that stayed contested for long enough, they wouldn't have gotten enough time in there.
Alrighty, guys, with that being said, we are going to dip into a listening. We'll be right back.
Friendly Hellstorm missile inbound.
Set 3, let's go! 3.
Middle, last one, middle.
No, blue, man. Blue.
Out of that.
We're all poured in, man.
Outside. One shot, dude. Got him.
On the right, our side.
Hardpoint is
Johnny's dead.
Hardpoint contested.
Contest. He used it for nothing.
Oh, never mind.
He did.
Fucking blue.
We gotta get this new spawn. One in blue. They're EMP'd on hill. He's dead.
It's right on the corner right here.
One mid. Don't even push that. One mid. There's 2 mid. He's one shot.
Hardpoint identified.
Left side bridge.
Hostiles have the hardpoint.
One shot on hill, old hill. One shot on old hill.
Blue, outside of blue.
Bricks, man. Bricks cutting.
All right, 4:30 left here on the clock, guys. It does look like the score is going to be 162 to 88 in favor of Donut Shop, just making their ways around to the hard points and able to capture them and hold them, as well as make their way to the next one, as we've just seen in the last couple of hard points. Risk has, or Donut Shop, I'm sorry, has been able just to completely dominate this hard point match.
Definitely, and you know what? Donut Shop's been all over this, and Risk, they may be able to catch up like we've seen them previously, but I think the way that Donut Shop's playing right now, they're preparing for every hard point so far. They're getting in good positioning to hold down the ones that they do have, and as we see, 2 Hellstorm missile kills right there, and that's a big help. So you definitely got to use those kill streaks in a smart way, and Johnny now, he's picking up a kill with his kill streaks too. They're just playing really smart right now and using their score streaks in a way that they need to. That we previously saw in a few matches where people were kind of just wasting them away and not getting any kills with them.
Yeah, you're right. And now we are back on board with Team Donut Shop, who is leading 203 to 96. We have seen the other Team Risk come back, though, closely come back to Team Donut Shop's first win on that hard point on Raid. And now Goonjar is in a little battle right there. Grim's going to get a 2-piece, taking out Vixum and Heroes, both from Risk, for a nice 2-piece there as his team extends the lead and just gets closer and closer to that 250 mark, which will give him the win.
Hardpoint contested.
Whoa. That was a big kill off there with 250 left on the clock. The hardpoint now is in control of Team Risk, as it does look like they are going to have control of the next hardpoint, preventing Donut Shop from getting in there and finishing off this round.
Hardpoint is ours.
Well, it does look like Risk. They are trying to push in there as hard as they can right now. But honestly, it seems like they're very unorganized. They've been approaching one at a time. They really haven't been working as a team to try and get anything. And there we see another Hellstorm missile that does go without getting a kill, and that's a closeout right there. That's a really big lead for Donut Shop to win that.
Yeah, and that's going to put them up tied up in the map count here to make it a 2-2 tie here on this best of 7 matchup. Final kill cam by Goonjar. Using that FAL, like you said, is something brand new. Not really brand new, but something different that a lot of people are using. So we're going to go into the next map here. I'm not too sure on what it's going to be. I'm letting these teams choose, as pretty much just letting them pick out anything. So if you guys ever are on the show here, just be prepared to pick your own rules and stuff. Once again, Turbo here, joined by Holly, or She's Electric. Be sure to follow her on Twitter at She's Electric. She will be casting with me a lot more Black Ops 2, and with Halo coming on the Turbo show shortly, you should be seeing a lot of that, as well as other games such as StarCraft and League of Legends are going to make their way onto the Turbo show. Also, we are going to have a Black Ops 2 tournament here with a payout of $100. And other prizing, maybe even more, depending on some sponsors that are going to be coming onto the show.
130.
Here you go. You don't want to miss out on that. That's $300. You win.
$100.
Some league play. Come on.
So right now it is a score in the best of 7, 2-2 between Donut Shop and Risk, as we are going to go to an S&D on Cargo.
I have 7.5.
Are you excited for this, Holly? Are you
Not a big fan of Cargo.
really?
I've never seen anybody play it for S&D either, so that'll be interesting to see.
I haven't played it, yes or no?
Really?
Yes. It's yes.
Yeah. I mean, this is a popular thing. Do you do this on a regular basis?
Yeah, I said that as a joke.
I'm sorry, my chat's not loading, guys. So if you're talking to me, I'm really not gonna really see it. So mods, I'm hoping you do your job. Once again, guys, thanks for tuning in. I do appreciate all you guys tweeting out the stream. I do appreciate all of you watching the stream. I'm sure as Team Risk and Donut Shop do as well. Going into the S&D on Cargo, using the UMG rules, which is this weekend, guys. Be sure to check that one out as well. Twitch.tv/umadgear. Also, be sure to follow them on Twitter at UMG Gaming on the Twitter. Now, do you expect any big teams to come out with a W at UMG, Holly?
Team killing on.
I'm sorry. What?
Do you expect any big teams to make their way out of UMG?
Oh, definitely, easily.
Oh yeah, who are you looking for to be on top?
Oh god.
You have it?
I don't know. I mean, I feel like online the play has been
Google.com.
very inconsistent for the teams that are persistently on top. We saw some really big upsets, I feel, in Prep Cup 4 of people like Team Envious getting taken out and kicked out of that. So I think it's going to be different on LAN. So I don't have a specific preference right now on who's going to be on top. But I assume we're going to see a lot of the normal guys like Envious, Ope, and then we'll be in the top, 10 or so. But the AM teams could come up big this year. This game does play differently. And as we said earlier, depending on how you use your score streaks and whatnot, because that is at the UMG, it definitely changes the game. So who knows, in my opinion, who's actually going to be up top. So I don't know. We'll watch and see.
Oh, yeah, that was a dirty shot by Goonjar there on Glory from Risk, knocking him out of the round. Now, we do see Heroes still using that target finder, who is going to allow him to get a pretty big little advantage there, being able to spot the opponent from far away. Mackey's going to take out Vexums. Oh, that target finder didn't come into play there as Mackey was able to take out Heroes, knocking it down to a 1v4 situation, leaving Boguski all by himself, already pushed around into that middle building, being able and far away. He is going to spot him. He's going to give away his position, though, unable to take out Glory, I think that was. Or, I'm sorry, Goonjar, using the sniper rifle on Orange, and now he does have equipped, though, a center grenade as well as a frag grenade. He is going to spot Grim, take him out. Shawnee going to be right next to him to finish him off and make the round the map go 1-0 in favor of Donut Shop.
Here we go. Maybe Donut Shop got that momentum they need to win and take S&D out and take the win here.
Switching operation
That's the 7th.
Yeah. Can I join your game, or are you game battling?
Neutralize the objective.
Game battling.
Bomb acquired.
You know what, Jacob? If you're in my stream right now, let me know if you're just jumping into competitive play, because that's actually pertinent information I want to know. As we're going to see Goonjar, though, take out Risk Glory. That was from Monster Grizzy. That's his Twitter, at Monster Grizzy. That's a really funny way of putting it. I'm not dogging you for it, but I'm just wondering if you just got into competitive play because of league play or whatnot. Let me know in the chat whenever you get it, or tweet at me as well. We're going to see Goonjar, though, with 2 kills thus far for himself in this round, making it a 3v1 situation. Shawnee's going to take out Heroes. Again, Shawnee's going to have the final kill cam to make it a 2-0 lead right now for Donut Shop over Risk.
There we go. It looks like Risk just not able to hold it up on this map here. But again, I honestly haven't seen very many people play Search and Destroy on Cargo. So the way this is playing out is interesting, and I haven't seen any bomb plants yet. So maybe this is mostly, the destroy rather than
defend the
anything.
objectives.
All right, guys, we are back here now as we are going to be back on board. I'm going to stick on board with Goonjar here, who is pulling out the sniper rifle. Still with a thermal scope, though. He is playing defense as well. The other sniper is going to be Glory, I think it is. I'm going to jump on board with him and see what he does with his sniper rifle. He's not using a sniper rifle right now, Holly. The bomb is going to go down, though. Shawnee's going to take out Heroes from Risk, knocking it back down to a 2v4 situation. Now, we have noticed that Risk has put themselves in this situation now where they are very fairly outnumbered.
I'm not sure, but I mean, Goonjar's been doing work with that sniper rifle. Him and Shawnee are sitting at 0 deaths. Shawnee's 6-1 now, actually, just as I say that. And Goonjar sitting 3-0, so they're sitting pretty nice, and no one on Team Risk has gotten more than 2 kills until Vexum right there just took up Goonjar. So it looks like we got one team sitting pretty here, though Grim is sitting at 0-2. But again, no bomb plants yet.
Yeah, 0 bomb plants. 1v1 situation now with Risk. Vexum's up against Grim from Donut Shop. Vexum's has to make his way right there to the B bomb site, and he is going to plant it just in time. Let's jump on board now with Grim, as he is right by the B site already. Smart play here to not go directly to the bomb site. Still using that FAL with the select fire on it, and he's going to be making some noise. He does have a lot of time on his hands, Holly. 30 seconds left here, and he can go for a fake defuse, which I think he should do. And he's not. He's going to spot him there. Big play by Grim to take out Vexums and get the bomb defuse finally. And we're going to see it now as it is a 3-0 lead in this search and destroy on Cargo for Team Donut Shop over Risk.
Charge is diffused.
There we go. That's the first bomb plant I've seen, and just as I say, I haven't seen one yet. It happens. Caster Curse.
Caster Curse here. Final kill cam, though, by Grim. Spotting Vexums here to finish him off in the round and go for the defuse. Big play there, as now they will have offense. And we'll see how Donut Shop does. Maybe we can get a 6-0 now from Donut Shop? Maybe. But let's stick on board here with Goonjar. See what he does with his sniper rifle. Maybe he'll give us something as we have seen. We did see him on Express, though. Him and Glory were going at it.
They were going at it with those sniper rifles, and it looks like almost all of CS is sitting up here on these crates, kind of making a pill, and Sean pulling in the Hunter Killer because he's able to get that, but no kill with that. I'm kind of interested to see what he's been doing, because I mean he's sitting at 6-1, so he's got to be doing something right on this map. It looks like he is using those sensor grenades to see what's going on, and whips out the pistol kill there.
Yeah, you're right, and actually right now, Holly, is the first time in this map that Team Risk has actually had the favor advantage on a map count. Huge play there by Shawnee, taking out Vexums as he was getting shot at. Vexum should have had that kill there, but the gun skill and play just came into Shawnee. Heroes able to spot him with the FAL and finish him off, finally putting themselves up on the scoreboard, making it a 3-1 round now. So Heroes here with a final kill cam. You know what? He went off there, knocking it down to a 2v4, from a 1v4 to a 1v2.
Yeah, no, he's definitely been making some really big plays. I mean, that kill on Vexums, that was dirty. I thought he was done for sure, but just dropping down, getting that kill, that was beautiful. So I really like what I'm seeing out of Donut Shop on this. That's the first map, or round, sorry, that they've dropped so far. So let's see how Risk can battle back to that and maybe come back, because this does go to 6, so it is only 3-1 right now, so there is still time for them to make a comeback here.
Absolutely on board here with Glorious. He did spot someone dropping down from top orange. Vexums is going to take him out, though. That was Mackie. Shawnee's going to take out Vexums in return, knocking it down and evening it up to a 3v3 situation. Now, Glory is going to use that sensor grenade. He's going to give him the ability to see what's out, as Boguski is going to go for a quick plant here. But Goonjar using that deadly shotgun is going to take him out. Glory's going to take out Grim, as Glory is also going to take out Goonjar. Shawnee's going to return the kill on Glory. The bomb is down by the A site in this 1v1 situation. We do have Heroes up against Shawnee. Heroes is using that target finder, and let's see where Shawnee is on a 2-kill streak, as he's not really close to a Hunter Killer. He is right there by the B site. He did spot him, though. Right now he is going to throw out that sensor grenade, as well as a frag grenade coming up right there next to him. Big play by Shawnee to just come around the corner with that burst fire. Is going to finish him off. 4-1 right now for Donut Shop over Risk.
Shawnee is playing just nasty right now. This kid is on fire. Ain't nobody got anything on his game. He's going in with that pistol too. Oh, I like what I'm seeing out of this. This is the most exciting one we've watched so far, Matt.
Yeah, absolutely. Opposed to that CTF that we saw there on Slums, where it was extremely slow. But that is not what we have right now. What we have right now is a 4-1 lead for Donut Shop, who's just been absolutely going ham thus far. Still on board with Goonjar. He does spot someone from the back. Crates is going to take him out. Pretty shot there by Goonjar, taking out Heroes with that DSR. Now it is a 3v4. They are pushing for this A site, which seems to be dominant right now in the maps, as we are going to be waiting. Shotty's going to take out Boguski there. knocking it down to a 4v2 situation. Let's jump on board here with Shawnee, who's rocking the 4 kills. As I say that, Caster's Curse is going to take him out for me, knocking it down to a 2v2 situation with Grim and Goonjar up, as Grim is only sitting at a 1-4 right now, though, but his teammates are doing work for him.
They definitely are. And I just want to say one thing that is slightly disappointing on the Risk side that they haven't adapted to. Donut Shop has been doing almost the same thing every side, especially when they're on the offense. So Risk really needs to adapt to what they're doing. They may change it up at some point. It doesn't seem like they've really adapted to what's going on, because I've been paying attention every time, and Donut Shop's almost been doing the exact same thing, even throwing the exact same nades and sensor grenades out there. So they just got to kind of adapt to what Donut Shop is doing, and maybe have someone go around for the flank so that Donut Shop's not able to, get all those kills on them and get the plant down as they have been doing.
Absolutely. So we're going to see it now as it's a 2v1 situation. Bomb planted on the B site. It is all up to, who is that? That is going to be Vexums from Risk to make his way and defuse the bomb with 26 seconds left on the clock. Now, 4-1 right now for Donut Shop. Is going to take out Goonjar, though, the heavy hitter from Donut Shop in this 1v1 situation with 16 seconds left on the clock up against Grim. He just has to spot him and finish him off, but I'm sure Grim is running and hiding. He does spot him. Oh! Unable to get that kill off. Grim's going to take out Vexums, though. 5-1 for Donut Shop over Risk.
Like a player there, Grim showing he can get a kill and takes out Vexums. But I gotta say, I just really like the way that Donut Shop's playing. It feels like they're definitely showing their colors now, especially Shawnee coming out and playing it real big out here. And this could be a 6-1 game here that we could see. They got the defense right now for Donut Shop, and they could just close this one out.
Absolutely. It is a 5-1 lead for Donut Shop right now. Risk does have the task of going and planting the bomb. Grim's going to take out Vexums first. That's not a good sign right off the bat, as Glory's going to be watching the side of the crate. Their heroes, who I'm on board with now, is going to be using that target finder still. Glory's going to take out Mackie. Grim's going to drop heroes, but Gusky, though, is going to finish off Goonjar there. And now he is going to be stuck in a 2v2 situation with his teammate Glory up against Grim and Shawnee. Oh, I switched too soon, as Bagusky's going to take out Shawnee there. 2v1 in favor of Team Risk now.
There we go. And Shawnee, the big hitter here on DS, got taken out, but Grim, it looks like he finally evened himself out at 4-4, so he could be someone to mess with right now. He is covering that A site, and he is close enough where he can get back to the B, and he gets some shots fired, but he doesn't close it out. This could be a scary position. Someone could be behind him.
Right, and let's switch over now to Bagusky, who is going to go for that plant on the A site now. Ooh, no needed, though, as Glory's going to take out Grim. 5-2 now, as Risk was able to pull their way up a little bit more and just pretty much hang by the threads against Team Donut Shop in this S&D. FAL Ops too, I like that. FAL Ops, yeah. Maybe, but there's a lot of innovative things that are being pulled out now with the different game and the way that you can use the different your different weapons. As we're going to see right now, I didn't even notice it, but Goonjar, all he's running is a flak jacket and dexterity, Holly. That's what makes his game completely different. Your loadouts can be extremely different. Right now, he's not running a third green perk.
That's right, and I actually have seen that a few times, and I'm not sure what difference it entirely makes. I'm assuming he has more attachments than that he took out one of his perks. And the flak jacket really does help, especially in search. And I actually think it's one of the better perks, especially to use in hardpoint. You gotta utilize. Like how he's running the second the shotgun with the sniper rifle, which is probably why he doesn't have a third perk, so he can have a secondary beginner weapon. Oh, there we go. It looks like they actually, as I said earlier, where Donut Shop was running the same play, they did switch it up this time. This was the first time they switched it up, and probably because they want to close out, and that's a smart play. I mean, you want to change it up, but it looks like they might not be able to take this round. There's only a few seconds left here, going down to 20.
Yeah. Oh, and we're going to see it now as Risk is making their way up. I would hate to see Donut Shop lose this map here to Risk, as they were up 5-1, right, Holly? And then Risk just happens to just barely make their way up.
That's right. It doesn't take much to come back if you start getting on that roll. And the other team, you know, they're expecting to close out. They might start slacking a little bit on what they were doing earlier. So, I mean, that'll happen.
Defend the
Maybe that's where
objectives.
Donut Shop is right now. They suspected that they already had the win, and they kind of just started slacking off here, and now they're losing it.
Yeah, they seem really confused on where to go right now as they were all just back in their spawn dancing around. It didn't seem like they had a plan right there, and that's going to definitely hold them out. You have to have a set breakout. Let's jump into the overview of the map here. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button. I do apologize. So now we are going to jump into the overview of the map here. We do pretty much see all of Team Donut Shop right there, right by the A side. Someone needs to sneak for the flank, and they could totally go this way here and go around and go for the flank.
They are on the defensive zone. It doesn't look like Risk has been pushing up whatsoever. They do have one person watching the flank, however, while 3 players are kind of pushing more towards that A side. So, I mean, I don't know. They have 30 seconds to make a play here.
Yeah, they do. They have 30 seconds now to make a play, or else they will lose this map. They need to go for a site. It is a 4v3 situation. They do have the odds in their favor. As I say that, Goonjar is going to drop a Heroes from Risk. Switch on board with Bogusky as he was able to just take out Goonjar. Still bomb in hand. He is going to get another kill on Mackie, though he needs to sprint for this A bomb site and go for the plant right now. He is 10 seconds now. He will be able to get this plant down. He is up against Solely Grim from Donut Shop. So now it is going to look like it might turn into a 5-4 lead, just narrowing their lead here, or narrowing the scoreboard here. Risk is doing just that.
Good job, Seal.
They definitely
Get
made a
ready for the
huge
next
comeback
round.
right there. I thought Donut Shop could have taken them. I came down to the last 10 seconds, but one person got into a gun battle, and then everybody was running out, and it didn't go very well from there.
Yeah, Risk is going to make their way in there and finally make it up to a 5-4, what I was not hoping for. And right now we are going to see it as Goonjar is going to be the bomb carrier for Team Donut Shop now. 5-4. Wow, with Donut Shop against Risk. Risk able to win the last 3 rounds of this S&D.
There we go, and it looks like Donut Shop is pushing up really fast towards that A site. And it looks like a lot of people on Risk are set up around, and there's a killer drone coming in towards Donut Shop, it looks like. And one player taken out. Someone is going around the flank, though, from Risk. The Donut Shop got to be careful. They're now down to a 2v4. And as I say, 1v4.
Ooh.
And I don't think they're in a very good position right now. This is going to be tied up 5-5. It's Mackie as the last one.
Oh!
Target finder.
We lost that round.
Glory with that
Stop.
6 shot, even though Mackie was using the target finder there. We're going to see it here as he was not using the target finder, just using that normal red dot sight or reflex sight, able to take out Mackie there, making their way up 5-5 from a 5-1 deficit. You know what? I think Risk deserves this map. As biased as that sounds, Risk deserves this map.
You know, if they came back this far, I think they're definitely going to take this one. No, I want to know what the target finder really does. Does it enhance anything else other than, you know, getting your enemy encircled in a red triangle diamond thing? Like, does it make the gun any more accurate, or is there anything special that people actually want to put it on for?
Did you? I mean, I don't know. To be honest with you, I don't think it does. But I think it just, whenever an enemy comes into your sights, that shows you the red, and you need to move your target to that. That's about it. It just makes things a lot easier for you to see. So 1 minute left on the clock here. Still a 4v3 situation. Donut Shop is down in the count right now, so they are a little confused here, just sitting back here in the office building, as they are surrounded, I'm sure. Let's see. No, pretty much there's 2 people from Risk at A, 2 people at B, 1 rotating over to B right now, and a Donut Shop does not look pretty for them at all.
It does, and it looks like they're really hugging close together too, which is a little bit scary. Cause if one person gets noticed and taken out, and that's going to be it. And there's a Hail Mary grenade right there, and Goonjar getting that 1 kill, but now everybody knows where he is. He's up against 3 players. He gets another kill though, narrowing it down. He could end up going all the way. There's someone right above him.
Wow.
There we go. 1 player left. He could, if he gets this plant at B.
No.
Yes, oh, why? No. Oh, there's not enough time.
Yeah,
You gotta get the.
Oh
no!
Oh, it goes down to a final gunfight against Bogusky and Goonjar. Goonjar, though, did come up on the end there. I don't know if it was lag comp or what, but that was a great play there. It did go up to gun skill, and you know what? GG. I mean, Risk making their way up from 5 to 1, down 1 to 5. You know what? They deserve that win there.
They definitely did. They worked for that, and I gotta say the players on Donut Shop right now gotta be a little bit down right now after that one. A little bit embarrassing of a loss.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Once again, guys, thanks for tuning in. I am Turbo here, joined by my co-caster, Holly, or also known as She's Electric. Be sure to follow her on Twitter at She's Electric. And thank you guys for tuning in. And right now we do have a show match between Risk and Donut Shop. Donut Shop just lost that game of S&D. Unfortunately, they were up 5 to 1. And then they dropped 4 rounds in a row to Risk, who gathered up their shit, got it together, and was like, guys, let's pull this one off. And they made their way all the way back up to the top. So good play by Risk there. Got to praise him for that.
Oh my god, that was hilarious.
Definitely, I mean, that was kind of embarrassing for Donut Shop having such a big deficit between the score and just, I mean, Shawnee was going ham on their team. I thought they definitely had it, and he almost clutched that last round. Who was that on their team? Almost clutched that, I forget now. But I mean, they almost had it. And it was really close, but not able to finish that out at Risk. Coming up big, and I think the CTF, they're going to go in hyped up, and they'll probably take this one.
Yeah, we'll see it as Risk. We are going to go into a CTF on Express. Hopefully this is going to be a lot more action-packed than the last CTF on Slums, where we went into an overtime with a score, a flag cap count of 0 to 0.
The map should have died.
I mean, unfortunately, that's what it was. But
I was up, Javon. It was game.
I'm like upper.
But you know what?
I would have been.
You know, what can I say? It's these teams. But once again, guys, thanks for tuning in. We are just getting everything set up here. Everybody is ready, and we are good to go now as Risk is in pursuit of their win here. 4 to 2 in this best of 7 series. They're changing it to Raid now, apparently. And I kind of want to see Express, though, but unfortunately...
map elements, but it's Raid. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, they're talking about saying this is first-round finals. It's not, guys. Don't listen to that.
Yo.
First round finals.
But tomorrow there will be that Twitch on twitch.tv/Humagary will be the UMG 10K LAN. Be sure to check it out, guys. Tomorrow, follow them on Twitter at UMG Gaming. We do have Asmalo here in the chat. If you guys have any questions about UMG, feel free to ask him, as well as myself or anyone else. Mr. Bio will be out there. Be sure to follow him on Twitter at COL_Mr. Bio. He is the Complexity Call of Duty Esports Director. So be sure to ask him any questions about Collapse being out there as well. You know what? I'm excited to see it. It's going to be the first big LAN of Black Ops 2, and we'll see how this game does. And maybe it'll pull in more viewers, more sponsors for the game to pursue. But as we have it here, we are going to have the map 6 of this best of 7 series between Risk and Donut Shop.
Hopefully this one's got a lot more action in it than the previous Capture the Flag we saw.
Yeah. Yeah, hopefully it will have a lot more action and not just camping and sitting back. I'm going to start off on board here with Goonjar from Donut Shop. And I think they got to have themselves a really, really riled up after losing that last round when they should have won early on. Or definitely in the 7th round they should have won that one out. As we do see them pushing up now, let's see the breakout here. Pretty much a pretty even breakout. There's going to be 2 from Risk in the middle, moving their way up. That is going to be 3 down now for Donut Shop as they are making their way back up. Glory's going to take out Goonjar right there. Switching over to Mackie now, who is very, very red in the middle area. Right by that statue in the middle right now is going to spot Glory, going to finish him off. And Boguski's going to be right behind him and take him out.
It does look like there's a lot more action going on, a lot more,
Our flag is back at base.
one flagpole right now is pretty gutsy to try and run in there like that. You know, I think a lot of teams underestimate going for the 2 down flagpole. You know, it can happen, it can work out in your favor, and you just gotta be able to take the risk and have at least one person on your team backing you up. But you can make that run a lot of times. People just gotta be willing in there to run in there and be able to grab the flag and go.
Yeah, you're right, and sorry guys, hold on 1 second, as we are going to be back on board here with Goonjar battling Glory in that Cabana building, though he's going to come off on the end as Glory's going to get a 2-piece, taking out Grim. We do see a lot more kills here, though. Grim sitting at 0 and 4, not to point any fingers or anything to pull anybody out. Mackie going huge with a triple kill there. Not close to a HKD, though. Someone is going to be out here by statue as Heroes is going to take out Shawnee. Heroes is also going to take out Mackie. They're ending his run. Nobody close to a score streak as Goonjar is going to take out Bogusky right by their flag. 3:20 left here on the clock. Holly, do you want to go for a listen-in real quick?
Yeah, I'd like to hear that.
Yeah, let's do that and see what the communication, maybe it's changed a little bit for Team Donut Shop. We'll be right back.
I'll watch the wide.
Cover me, reloading.
Come in weight room.
On your
I need
feet.
Pete right now, so.
I'll push middle. I'll push middle.
Oh my god, there's still 2 in this flag, man. One more guy in the back garage.
5 right now.
It's okay, dude, it's okay.
Mid-stairs to mid.
I'm gonna take it
Especially
back
for you,
so we
Eric.
can't get sneaked.
Our flag has been taken.
Throwing up.
I don't know.
I just rotated back to flag. We gotta push. We gotta keep pushing.
Nothing middle.
We're on his head.
Our flag has been dropped.
Okay, let's get a pop,
Not the pull. I got it
Enemy
out.
flag.
Right middle.
Dude, you let him kill me, man.
Go.
Pull it.
We dropped their flag.
Watch his right side.
Holy shit! How did he kill me, man?
Lobby.
Holy fuck! That was a cow.
Hostile flag
Okay, guys,
returned.
pushing kids.
That was one shot. Another one. It shoots too slow.
Fail. I mid double doors.
Yeah, it shoots too slow.
Oh,
I should run red dot on it.
He went full
I love it, but like I should run red dot. I mean, it's too not
They
good.
don't here.
I'm helping you. They don't know me.
stairs. Full side stairs.
Full side. Keep pushing up. Nice.
Good job. Okay, kitchen.
I almost shit on Eric, dude.
Go back. Middle now. Come on, get him. Go. He's gonna get TP.
Alrighty, guys, that's going to be a minute and 30 seconds left on the clock. Glory from Red's going to get a 2-piece there. Shawnee's going to take out Heroes. Glory's going to take out Shawnee as Grim's going to get a 2-piece himself, taking out Glory and Vexums. That is going to be 2 down, or nope, all 4 up from each side now. And now Grim is pulled up. We did see a couple of close flag pulls there, but still both sides unable to take it out of spawn.
Yeah, I saw that as well. There was some pretty risky flag runs that went on there, but nobody able to close it out each time, it looked like, so far. But at least people are going in and trying to get the pull. That's the biggest thing we didn't see in the previous CTF.
Whoa, connection interruption I'm getting.
I saw that too.
Okay. All right, so we're going to be back here, guys, once again. 13-7 for Glory, pretty much the only one standing out in this whole matchup and the whole map thus far, as we are dipping into another scoreless round of CTF between Donut Shop and Risk.
Luckily, there is one more round after this, and hopefully we see at least one there, and it looks like Donut Shop's flag does get pulled by Risk. And there is 26 seconds. That is enough time, I believe, to make a flag run there if they're able to. And Heroes going in big with the flag dive and help, but that will give himself away and drop that flag. And it looks like this round will be flag capless.
Flag capless?
Flag capless. Figured that was a good analogy to say.
Yeah, that's a good word. I like to make up words too, like shablamming and a whoop-howie. All right, guys, so it is going to go to a 0-0 score here. Second round of CTF on Ray between Risk and Donut Shop. I hope we don't have a repeat of what happened last time where we have to go into an overtime, but there is a lot more action here, though. I will say that. One problem that I'm not seeing, or one problem that I'm seeing here, is that both sides unable to get proper map control.
Switching operation ready point.
I definitely agree, and I feel like every map really has just been back and forth where nobody's ever maintained any type of control, or even of their own side, honestly. It's just been back and forth, and they got to get some plays going here. You know, work together a little bit more, push up as a team, and don't just rush in and Rambo style.
Oh, we are going to see, how many is that? That is going to be 3 down now for Risk. Donut Shop needs to start moving their way up as they are now. Someone is near the flag. They are just coming up off the spawn, though, so they need to be wise about their kills here if they want to get a pull. Glory's going to get dropped right there. I'm not sure who that was by, though. Let's jump on board with Bogusky now. Bogusky is just crawling around his flag, playing the hard D. He gets spotted by Shawnee. Shawnee's going to take him out. Flag pulled by Goonjar from Donut Shop from the base of Risk. Vexums is back by his a spawn as Glory's going to stop the flag carrier. That is going to be Goonjar. Shawnee's going to take out Glory in return, and Vexums is going to try and get that flag return, though. Vexums does spot someone in money, and that is going to be Grim. Grim's going to be able to take him out with that M8A1.
Looks like DS is pushing really hard for this flag. They're set up for it. The only problem is that Grim is running through the water, and he's got to know that's slowing him down. Get out of there, man! He does get taken out, unfortunately. He should have ran out of there a lot sooner. And that's almost a flag return, but it does get stopped. So they might be able to grab this again and get out of there. But no, Shawnee turned down by Heroes. They're going for that. It's really back and forth right here. But Donut Shop, they got to be hungry for that flag.
Oh, yeah, they do. Got to
stay in.
You know what? Yeah, you're right. With 3:30 left on the clock here, that flag just keeps moving up in the pool, man. That flag just keeps moving up there. Shawnee able to take out Heroes, though. Flag is still away from the base, but we're going to see that Shawnee is able to pick it up now. Let's dip into and listen in with the guys from Risk and see what their communication is like.
On our pool stairs. Pool stairs hurt, and one's our kitchen, man. Kitchen. One's our pool stairs, too. That's pool stairs. That's both of them. There you go, he's dead.
There's another one. Main gate.
This kid does not fucking die, dude.
He went
He
down
ran,
the
he
stairs.
ran, he's
down
on the
main
flag.
stairs. Down main stairs. He went down main stairs. Here.
Come on, get out. Look at that. He's going down art. Going down art.
I need help. Dude.
One's behind you somewhere, I'm pretty sure.
One's their pool side.
One's in the back of
One's
the
poolside,
One's
one's poolside, one's poolside, one's poolside.
Art, man, art.
We have no control. We need control.
Pool's probably in our base.
Cut back. Cut back. Cut back.
One shot on this thing, dude. They want that.
Pool hurt, poolside hurt, man, I'm one shot. On our flag, yes.
Faggot.
One's pool with him, one's pool, Luke, he could go anywhere.
Hostiles have taken our
Yeah,
flag.
he's pulling.
Enemy flag acquired.
You have him EMP'd. One's he pulled through money, he's pulling mid, one's behind him in a corner mid. One's to your left corner, Thomas.
Dude, let's fucking go by clutches, I'm a fucking pro. Hold it, fuck out of here, dude. Get the fuck out of here, bro! Play Vex. Vex, one's coming up behind you.
Flag was
What, Vex? I got them.
Our flag has been
Hey,
dropped.
Vex.
Here you have Ree.
Vex, stay alive, stay alive, stay alive. Vex.
Last one here, last one on flag.
Flag is
I
secure.
got it.
All right, that's a minute and 45 left on the clock there. We did hear Vexums. I'm not sure he would talk to his mother with that mouth, but he seemed pretty hyped up as he was able to get a couple of kills with the flag, as he did have that pulled. Now it is all up to Shawnee to keep the flag away from anyone from Risk. As Vexums, we do see it. He does get dropped right there with the flag, and the flag did get returned. And if this is another cap for Donut Shop, that is, they are going to just sit back now, which they should do. Now is when they should just sit back and pretty much control their spawn and control their flag.
Definitely, and it looks like they came out to this one hungry to get a win after losing that S&D. This is redemption time for them, and they're just making sure they get those caps. And this is the most flag caps we've seen so far in a CTF in this matchup here.
Yeah, you're right, and now it does look like that Donut Shop is going to be letting their score streaks go. 49 seconds left here on the clock. Score 2-0 in favor of Donut Shop, making their way into it. And looking at the scoreboard, 29-16 for Shawnee. Now, I didn't notice this until now, or else I would have said something, but he's definitely going off for his team.
He has been consistently, I believe, on all these
Oh,
matches.
Goonjar, nasty three-piece right there. I just had to point that out. I'm sorry, that was dirty. And then the only one up is going to be Bogusky, the flag carrier. Continue? I'm sorry, I just had to, that was sick.
Yeah, I know. That was dirty. But no, I mean, Shawnee, he held his team up in S&D. They didn't get the win on that. But then he's going big in this. I mean, you gotta be careful with Shawnee. He gets the sickest pistol kills, too. I don't know if you watched him very much, but he pistol whips people.
Yeah, you know what? I think this Donut Shop team that we're watching right now is definitely the team that I know and that I've watched before, and this is the team that if they stick together and they do things and they practice, they can make things big. If they stick like they've been playing in this round here.
That's right, Devin. You know, they played really good in S&D at the beginning, but then it feels like they just started slowing down, and they let Risk take advantage of them because they sat back in that last defense they had, and that's when Risk started coming back. So if they continue with the aggressive play style and making sure that they're, getting the kills and getting wins, they could come back easily in this.
No.
We're not playing hijack.
They host for 4.
Yeah. Sorry guys, once again, this is
Why the fuck would we play Plaza? I'm not gonna play
Okay, they are talking to each other. With
sick map.
anyway, once again, guys, thanks for tuning in. Turbo here. This is the Turbo Show. I'm joined by my co-cast for tonight. That is Holly. Be sure to follow her on Twitter at She's Electric. You'll be seeing a lot more show matches from us, as well as tournaments of Halo and Black Ops 2. So stay tuned. Be sure to follow both of us on Twitter with more information on that. And right now, we do have a best-of-7 matchup going all the way to the 7th point on Hijacked Hardpoint. And mind you, guys, we are using UMG rules right now for their stream tomorrow. Unfortunately, in respect for UMG, I will not be running a show match tomorrow. But keep your eyes out. Maybe other times I will be running one. I will be running one other times. And also Sunday I will be running a show match for NCG Pro on their channel, twitch.tv/NCG Pro. So we go into the 7th map. Holly, can you call it?
No, this is gonna be. I want Donut Shop to win.
Do you?
I'd like it. You know, they're an all-Canadian team. I think they got it, man. They just got to keep it all together. And Shawnee's playing better than every person on Risk. Like, they got it. Everybody else has got to step it up on Donut Shop, and they can take it. You know, they just got a few maps to come back on.
All right, so let's jump on board here with Donut Shop. Goonjar now still rocking that FAL. I think I've seen 3 FALs this far, and we did see Goonjar go crazy with it, but Gussie's though is going to take him out, as it does look like Team Risk does have that first hard point on B-Dom right now. And let's switch over, though, to Mackie, who is rocking that PDW. He's going to try and spot someone, as his team does seem to have control of it. He is taking some shots himself, though. He is going to spot Bogusky, but unable to take him out. He is going to be using, I think that was a shotgun on Mackie there.
It looks like Donut Shop as well, I want to mention, has won both hardpoint maps we've had so far, and I have no doubt that they're going to take this one as well. Yemen, though, however, is one of my least favorite maps when it comes to hardpoint.
Yeah.
But honestly, it plays out so well. The only reason I don't like it is that if you're a really good team, you can dominate on this map if you know how to flip the spawns properly. And I haven't played on a team yet where I've got to practice enough to be able to do that, so it always pisses me off. But, you know, I think Donut Shop being the stronger hardpoint team, that they could take this one.
You know what? I'm going to stick on board here with Bogusky, as he's using his shotgun. He's on a 6 kill streak right now, just hanging out, and he does have a lot of points for his team. He is at the top of the scoreboard at 900 points, does have a Hailstorm missile as well as a Lightning Strike in hand still, so he's got all his points built up, and they do have control of this hard point here in this tower for a score of 42-26. His teammates are playing good defense. They are setting up properly. That one-shot kill for the shotgun, but Gusky will take out Shawnee there. But Goonjar is going to finish him off. He is going to have his score streak still in hand, and I think he's going to, if he does it properly, he's going to wait for the spawn, for the hard point to swap over, and then use the score streaks then, as he is right now.
Pushing your location. Time now.
Definitely as far away to use your score streaks to ensure that your team will be able to take back that point. There we go. 2 kills right there with that, and another shotgun kill. As much as I am against the shotgun, I mean, in hardpoint, you gotta get a lot of kills with that. A very close range battle, I find, for gunfights in hardpoint.
Yeah, Bogusky with 2 big kills there, followed by a third one on Goonjar, taking him out with his shotgun. His team Risk does have control of the hardpoint. He's going to miss that shot on Shawnee, as well as that shot on Grim, though, and that's going to take him. He's going to get taken out there. They do have a good spawn right by their flag, though. Bogusky is going to take out his own teammate, Glory. Still using that shotgun. Let's switch over to Vexens, who's sitting in the hard point. As I say that, he is going to get dropped there. Score is 77-41. We're going to dip into a listening, guys, with Team Risk. We'll be right back.
Hard point is ours.
Next hill, guys.
Shit, boys, let's go, boys!
Mid dirt.
Fucking go, let's go.
Shawnee was
6 seconds left.
One's Carpet Street going all the way back alley.
Carpet Street's dead.
Alright, one's with a shotty in New Hill.
He has
There's
it.
2 in
Hostiles have the
New
hard
Hill.
point.
He's out of it. Let's go, Vex. One's still in there.
Behind me.
Hard point is
Mid
ours.
dirt. Let's go, boys.
Push out. Vex, push out.
Got you, baby.
I got your hop up, watch out back. I got your hop up.
2 mid street. Vex, 2 mid street. I meant,
Oh, 2 one-shots. They're both one-shots, dude, I swear.
I got one.
One's going around back with a shotgun. One's going around back with a
Yeah, I
shotgun.
know. Coming around back. Yeah, mid dirt, yo, I'm dead.
Hardpoint contested.
Jump up, dead.
Come on back. Left side. Middle.
Hunter
Yo,
killer
we have
drone
kills
deployed.
for next hill.
No!
Luke, stop!
Killer
Luke,
drone
me
ready
and you are
for
going next hill.
deployment.
Luke, go next hill now.
Jay, push the back and go middle dirt. Or on the back. And
I got
then
red.
On next.
All right, guys, we are back here as we did have a little listen in there with Team Risk. Very, very hyped up as they are in the lead right now. A score of 137 to 48. The next hard point, though, is in favor of Donut Shop. The map count is 3-3, so this is a very crucial map. They still have a lot of time for anything to go wrong or things to go right for Team Donut Shop. Your team isn't doing so well right now, Holly. What's going on?
Is ours.
I know, I feel like I need to get in there and coach them to the victory. But it looks like maybe they lost their momentum coming into this one.
Yeah, I mean, they are down 80 points right now. They do have the possibility of coming back. Let's jump on board with Team Donut Shop, on board with Mackie now, as the hardpoint is in control of Risk, as we're going to see Boguski there going huge with that lightning strike, able to take out 3 members from Donut Shop. Glory is going to get dropped by Goonjar, though. And right now, let's dip into a listening with the Donut Shop and see if they can pull themselves out of this.
Get those points would be huge, but no.
Sure, I'm host. Why am I 320 and...
Hardpoint identified. Hardpoint
Watch out with the
contested.
shotgun. He's watching ruins. He's watching ruins with the shotgun.
Fucking around.
Hardpoint is ours.
You got a spawn church, dude.
I got my... Okay, no, I don't.
Hunter killer drone ready for deployment.
Killed 5 people with it.
Alright, go push at ruins. Look at them.
Behind me in the little building there.
There's two ruins, guys.
Hunter killer drone
We're doing a
deployed.
pretty good job on that right now.
Hardpoint contested.
Hardpoint
is
I'll show you right
ours.
now. I got the worst spawn, guys. Getting ready to show his face. He killed me because he has an MA and he beats that guy. It's 2 hard points. There's 4 hits.
Hardpoint contested.
I would have had a kill streak, guys. You should have.
Fine.
What the fuck was that?
I killed him instantly, dude.
I know, but I
came from a
died.
weird way. It's a shame, man. Sorry that happened.
The same thing at me.
Hardpoint identified.
All right, guys, 3:45 left here on the clock. Score still in favor of Risk as they do control this hard point right now, and it looks like that they might be able to close this one out. Risk just going completely ham. Boguski going in at 33 and 11. Glory following that up with 24 and 13. That's going huge, but we do see on Donut Shop Mackie going at 3 and 27. Not to point anyone out who's doing poorly, but it definitely needs to get some more kills in there.
Mackie, though, dropping 3 and 27, not holding it down for his team. And I gotta say, I think that shotgun made a big difference, too. And that really changed up how they were holding down the hard point on Risk. And it was hard for Donut Shop to come back from that and counter it.
Right, so we do see that there is 180 seconds left here. Every cap is every second in a flag cap is in a hardpoint cap is a point, and there's about 3 or 4 seconds between each hardpoint. There is a possibility that they will make their way back here. We will see if Donut Shop can close the gap, as the score is 134 to 194 now, and it is in favor of Donut Shop. Is the hardpoint? The hardpoint is in favor of Donut Shop now, but it does look like that Team Risk does have score streaks all built up. They did use them. Glory only able to take out Shawnee, only 50 points behind now. They need to capture and hold this hard point as well as the next one and be able to just even tie it up.
Gotta say, though, I think it'd make a big difference if DS had another player who was able to get some numbers, because it feels like Mackie's not really getting any points, and he's also not getting any kills or defending in any sort of way that's benefiting the team. So it's almost, handicap, and I mean that to no offense to Mackie, but you can't play like that and expect your team to get the win.
Absolutely right. So let's switch over now to Team Risk, as Heroes is on a 6 kill streak right now. He is building his way up to that stealth chopper, which is just strange for me to say. He does get a nice 2-piece though on Mackie, and Goonjar still using that FAL. That's huge right now. I think in this game as we see it, and Heroes is going to take out Mackie once again. He does have a stealth chopper. He's going to let it come in, and I think I'm going to call it there right now for Team Risk, able to pull their way out.
Hunter killer drone deployed.
It definitely looks like Risk is taking this one. I don't really see a comeback in DS's future here.
No. I mean, with 6 seconds left here, it does look like Donut Shop is going to fall to Risk here. And call it host, call it whatever. But once again, guys, Risk is going to take that win. And we're going to see it here on the final kill cam, though. It is going to look like Boguski using that shotgun this whole round, going huge for his team. We're going to pull up the final scoreboard. Oh, wait, we can't. Thank you, Treyarch. Thank you. All right, there's the final scoreboard. 40 and 17. 40 bomb right there for Boguski, going with 5 caps, 9 defense. Huge play.
We have you doing that with a sub. We don't lose.
Becky almost dropped that 40 death bomb, so.
Almost.
Just saying.
Almost.
But I feel like after that S&D comeback, Risk, they had to take it. They wanted to win that after that. I mean, that was a huge comeback. They had to have been crowd favorite, too.
Yeah, it seems like in the chat there. Once again, guys, thanks for tuning in. Holly, thanks for coming on.
Definitely. No, man, I'm glad to get back into casting and can't wait to bust out some other games than just Black Ops that we've seen here so far. And so I think it'll be interesting for both of us to kind of venture out of our comfort zone into something different.
Yeah, who knows? We might be great at doing other things. But once again, guys, thanks for tuning in. Be sure to follow me on Twitter at The Turbo Show. Also, be sure to follow Holly at She's Electric. If you guys want to make your way onto The Turbo Show, follow me. And whenever I tweet out, that's how I've been doing it. I've been tweeting out my show matches, and that's how I pull on players. Also, be sure to check out my website. It's theturboshow.com. Follow me on, or like me on Facebook at facebook.com/The Turbo Show. Holly, you need to make one for yourself. And check out my YouTube, youtube.com/The Turbo Show TV. Thanks again to both teams that played. That was Team Donut Shop as well as Team Risk coming in there. Risk making their way up 4-3. Both teams, a very, very good matchup. I felt like it was a great matchup. And like Holly was saying, you will see us doing other games. We are going to have Halo coming up, as well as some League of Legends and StarCraft coming up on the Turbo Show, with tournaments in all of those games above, and also maybe in some other free-to-play. So keep your eyes out. We will be having a lot more content here on the Turbo Show. And once again, Holly, thanks for coming on. Any final words?
No, it was a good matchup. Make sure you come back. We're going to have a lot of new stuff coming up, hopefully, and more Black Ops 2, of course, if that's your main game. But look out, Halo. The Halo 4 is an awesome game. If you haven't played it yet, you'll definitely want to check it out. Other than that, no, that's about it. Good matchup, and congrats to Risk.
Yeah, GG's to Risk, and also GG's to Donut Shop. Once again, guys, Turbo here signing off. GLHF, and don't forget the GG's.